Where were you on September 11th, 2001, when you heard the news about the Twin Towers being blown up by two airplanes colliding in each building? Were you maybe sitting down watching the news when it happened? Or possibly you just got home from work like I did and you saw it happen on the news, thinking it was a movie and not real life. Do you remember your expression on your face? How everyone panicked, how all the horrible things that happened that day changed everyone's lives. I do. Some images you just can't unsee. I remember telling my mom about it, and she said, yeah, she heard an airplane went through the Twin Towers. I said, no, Mom, a second one just did. She ran out of the bathroom after saying the word what, and she saw for herself. The look on my expression and hers will never fade out of my mind. Everything stopped. Everything stopped, and everyone was shocked. We're all in panic. The terrorism that happened that day is something that none of us should ever forget. Because before that happened, a lot of people felt that we were safe because we're in America. We can die just like anyone else from any other country. Which is why it's important that we treat each other with respect and dignity, and that we don't disrespect others at all. But instead be positive, encouraging, supportive, nurturing. So many people today, they hate you because of the color of your skin or because of the way you look. People judge you by by things they don't understand because they themselves are afraid to ask you questions. Yeah, I'll never forget that the entire year after 9/11 happened, for an entire year, everyone of every nationality, of every race, was friendly to each other. It didn't matter if you were from France or Japan or any other country. Everyone treated each other with respect because we all felt a loss together. We've lost more people because of this coronavirus than we did on 9/11. Yet some of us still remember the day when all these people died because of a terrorist attack. We felt vulnerable for the first time in our lives, because we are vulnerable. Everyone is vulnerable. But what we don't ever think about is that same vulnerability. See, we don't think about anything except we're strong. We have a military. We have people who will always protect us. That attack and the ones that followed opened up everyone's eyes to being more cautious, which is a fantastic thing. I will never say it's never good to be cautious. But now we're faced with another type of crisis. We have a virus that can possibly kill people by us not being safe and taking precautions. Yet, many people where I live at don't wear a mask. I have a mask on. The only reason I'm not wearing one now is because I'm actually by myself in a park. Here's my mask. The other ones I have, they're at the laundromat being washed right now. I don't know if there's really a virus, and I believe there's something there that's hurting people. But I think we all need to learn to adapt to change. And we all need to be understanding and supportive for one another. Like I said before, when 9/11 happened, afterwards, we came together. We were united for a year. Everyone was friendly to each other. We all cared, treated people the way it should be. But now, people are dying, not only from the virus. There are shootings, there are rioting. It seems like everything. Racism is something that people have on their mind more than anything. And it's not just one-sided. It's everyone. I just gotta know, why are we so divided in the year 2020 when we should be more united? Everyone's life matters. No one is better than anyone else. I know people on my job think I'm better than they are. You know what that is? It's that person's insecurities. If we're secure in ourselves and our abilities, and we teach each other to love one another instead of being disrespectful, rude, and ignorant, I would imagine this world would be a much better place to live, wouldn't it? So let's take that step. Make a change. Make a change in yourself. Change your mindset to being more positive. Do something every day to change yourself, to change your mindset to being a little more positive, and see what can happen. I did that once. I worked around people for over 20 years and I became very negative until I took a test by a woman by the name of Barbara Kazam on how to change my mindset. And in 20 days, after taking all of her little tests and doing everything that she asked me to do, my mindset became more positive, and I saw an uplifting change. And people I worked with didn't like me for it because they thought I was mocking them, but I wasn't. I was changing my mindset to becoming the best of myself. And now I thrive on self-growth and educating myself as much as I can. I even read more than I ever thought I would in my life. My life has changed dramatically. In fact, I've lost over 30 pounds right now on the keto diet. I can't believe for the first time in almost my whole life, I'm actually losing the weight. I believe it's because of the way I'm living, my mindset, and because I believe in treating people with dignity and respect. Something to think about during this epidemic. I hope all of you are well. If you're under the weather a little, take care of yourself. Remember this: you're worth it. Don't ever think that if anyone lets you down or tells you you're not worth anything, you are. Your life is worth everything. Anyone lets you down or tells you otherwise, they shouldn't be in your life.